Only fools would walk away, but we're standing here today. Through the storms and history, only fools in the Safc. Sunderland till the day I die, underneath the Wearside sky. Through it all we still believe, only fools in the Safc.
Hello, so it's finished. Augsburg 0, Sunderland 1 in that pre-season friendly over there in Germany. Just jump on and do a quick review, but stay tuned till the end where I've got some news of another potential signing that could be happening in the next couple of days. But the match today then, so it was a good workout, but to me it was played at walking pace today. It really was. There was no tempo in the game whatsoever. We played a strong lineup, so we had Roefs in goal, we had Hume, Dan Ballard, Jensen Seelt, Ronaldo played at left back. In midfield we had Granit Xhaka, Noah Siddiqui, Habib Diarra with Simon Adingra, Talbi on the right hand side with Eliezer Mayenda up front. Now, is that going to be our starting lineup next Saturday? We don't know. We might have another couple of potential signings in before then, but would we put them straight into the side? But like I say, the tempo today was really, really slow. But like I've been saying all of pre-season, I was really impressed with that middle three we've got. You know, Xhaka, Siddiqui and Diarra look really, really, really good in that midfield. The energy they've got, and just they're all over the pitch, and it's good to see. But it's the top end of the pitch where I think we're suffering a little bit. Defensively today, I thought we looked decent. Again, I've been impressed with Jensen Seelt. I thought he looked solid today. If we've got nobody in by next Saturday, would he probably play centre half, or will he play Ronaldo in there and will Huggins play at left back? For me, Seelt I think's done well and he's impressed in pre-season. I know the step up to the Premier League is something totally different, but for me he's got to be in contention to start that first game against West Ham. He looks solid, and he didn't outrun again today, and he plays in well alongside Ballard as well. I thought, see, again forward we look good. The energy in midfield, pinching the ball and breaking quick is going to be our game this season, and that's kind of where we got the goal. Ballard, I think, spread the ball up left to Ronaldo. He played the 1-2 with Adingra. Adingra laid the ball off inside. Habib Diarra with a first time shot, bottom left hand corner. It was a great strike, a great goal, and it was a well worked move. Now, you know what I've been saying about Eliezer Mayenda in pre-season. Now again, he had another poor game in front of goal today, but to give him the benefit of a doubt, I thought outside the box, he's play outside the box, his hold up play and his link up play was good. Just he's suffering in front of goal at the moment, which is, you know, is a confidence thing, and I'm hoping that'll come in time, and I'm hoping he's saving his shooting boots in time, you know, for next weekend. Like I say, his link up play was good today, but his penalty was terrible. You know, we're working well again. It's a 1-2. Ronaldo gets into the box, he's fouled, but Mayenda's penalty skies it over the bar. Wow, terrible penalty. And then he missed another good chance in the second half after that, and he also missed a chance in the first half as well, so he could have had 3 or 4 goals there, Eliezer Mayenda. But like I say, outside the box, his link-up play looked good. There's a couple of times where he turned defenders and ran away from them, and that's kind of one of the strengths in his game. So if he can get that confidence back in front of goal, you know, I'm sure I've tipped him to have a good season this season. I'm hoping that'll still be the case, but he will have competition from QE who will probably start the game tomorrow up front. But we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Second half was pretty much more Augsburg who had the ball, and we didn't really get into the game. I thought the substitutions did well when they come on. I thought Diarra did well when he came on, and Jensen Jones did well when he came on. But it was a good workout. It's good to get a win on the board as well. But overall, like I say, I think we're still lacking in that cohesion up front. You know, Adingra for me still needs to learn to pass and release the ball when he beats a man. And Talbi, again, even though he's getting better with every game in pre-season, he had a chance at the end there to nick and go around the goalkeeper, and he seemed to just pull out, whether he didn't want to get injured in you know, before the game next week. But just little things like that where we could do things a lot better. But hopefully it's all coming together for that game next week. But like I say, it's a win on the board. It's a good solid performance, really. Like I say, the midfield looks really strong. Enzo Olafia again missed out, so is that a sign for what's going to happen at the start of the season next weekend? Probably will be. I think like I say, that's probably going to be as close to our starting lineup as possible that next Saturday. Unless, of course, we'll do some business during the week and somebody comes straight in at the heart of defence. Now on to that. So we've been linked with Omar Alderete from Getafe, defender, centre-half, 28-year-old Paraguayan defender, 6'2". He's played 90 games for Getafe. He played 25 games there on loan. Then he played 65 games when he signed for them permanent in 2023. 29 caps for Paraguay. He looks a big, strong unit. I think he was one of the top-rated defenders in La Liga last season for Getafe. So that one's in the pipeline. There's loads of rumours today saying that it's done, and he's travelling across after the weekend to do his medical and sign. I think it's something like 12 million euros or something plus add-on. So that's the one. Looks like it's going to potentially happen in the next couple of days. You saw yesterday we were also linked with Masuwaka, the former West Ham player. I think he's become a free agent from Besiktas, so it looks like he's going to come in, left back as well, who was apparently good going forward, but he's defended defensively. Some of the West Ham fans are saying he's not the best, but he's a good attacking fullback. So he's 31. He could probably be coming in as kind of backup and be strength in depth to add some depth to the squad. But for me, I think there's still a lot of work to be done. In the transfer market, I think the performances, even though we are looking good and looking better as we've gone through pre-season, I do think we're lacking a proven centre forward. I've just been talking to John Ruddock there before I made the video. One of my mates and the subscriber to the channel, and we've just been discussing there the likes of would it be worth going for a Jamie Vardy or somebody like that just to kind of bolster the squad and get some experience in. Me personally, I don't like Jamie Vardy, but I think at this stage he would probably might make sense as maybe just to bring in as a short term cover. Give him a year's deal and see where he is, just for the experience he'd bring around the place, and he'd be good to bring off the bench. Maybe start the odd game, and he might get 4 or 5 goals. That could be crucial this season. Just my personal opinion. On a free transfer, or also like Danny Welbeck, if he would become available from Brighton, another one would be a no-brainer that I'd like to see and get. But we do need some experience, some more experience around the place. I think we've got Xhaka in the door, cracking signing. Masuwaka would be another one that we're going to bring Premier League experience, but it's up front that's worrying me a little bit. Have we got enough up front to score the goals? I'm hoping QE comes in and does the biz. He's going to come in with a point to prove, and he'll be wanting to force his way back in that Chelsea side, next season. But all in all, a good day, a good workout, some potential new signings happening in the next 2 or 3 days. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Next week's going to be a busy week, so probably going to be doing a show with Black Cats TV with Conrad and Mike on Monday. Got the live stream on Tuesday with Matty, Bridging the Gap, where we'll be previewing the games at the weekend, our first game of the season. Wednesday, I've got lined up a show or a recording with the West Ham YouTube channel, which I'll probably be recording it and putting it out. And I might do a live on either Thursday or Friday to get everybody involved and what the thoughts are ahead of that game against West Ham on the Saturday. So it'd be nice to have that live show just before we kick the season off, and to get everybody's thoughts and discussion when all the friendlies are all done and all the signings are probably in before the weekend. So stay tuned. A busy week on Only Fools and SCFC, but it'll be a good week hopefully. So stay tuned for the notices, stay tuned for the posts. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.
Sunderland's where we live and fight with pride.